Straight up, hard the H, tall in the phone, don't stop. Watch the trunk pop. And the
What's happening? What it do? What's the deal? So, couple playoff games. You know, I'm gonna start off, man, on the Rockets Lakers game one. I think the team played extremely well. Defensively, it wasn't no letdown. You know, them boys was locked in, zoned in, and they just played hard, man. As a team, collectively, they got on the boards, which was good to see, so that, you know, they didn't get destroyed on rebounds. They wasn't just jacking up a busload of threes. You know what I'm talking about? And that's, to me, man, that's how they should play. You know, especially when you basically have a 3-guard lineup. In most of their sets, you know, most of the times that they on the court, most of the time they got 3 guards on the court. So you should be attacking, going to the basket, driving kick, getting to the rim, getting fouls, and you blend in your threes. It shouldn't just be, well, if you take 80 shots, 50 of them is 3-pointers. You know what I'm saying? 55 of them is 3-pointers. They have to have the ability to drive and penetrate more, you know, and get guys open shots off of that, you know, and not just settle for the 3, but actually driving, you know. And if don't nobody stop you, if the defense don't collapse, then get to the rim and get you a layup or get fouled, you know what I'm saying? Because that's just gonna open up the 3-point shots more and more as the game goes on. So they had a great game plan going into this game, and they executed it at a high level. I felt like they could steal game one. You know, it wasn't because of a layoff or nothing like that, or that they was in some type of rhythm. I just feel like LA is gonna have problems this whole series staying in front of the guards. And so at that point, it's just off of those drive and kick situations, guys just got to knock down shots. You hit a few threes, you know, in the game, that's gonna keep those drives available for Harden and for Westbrook and for Eric Gordon, even for Austin Rivers. You know what I'm saying? They'll be able to do that all series. Guys just got to knock down shots. PJ Tucker hit a couple. And so between Tucker, Green, Rivers, Daniel House, if them boys can knock down their threes off penetration, you know, they gonna give LA fits all series. You know, so I felt that they was gonna be able to possibly steal game one, and I feel like this is gonna be a long series. Westbrook. Now, I've never been a Westbrook hater. You know, I always liked his fire and the way he plays, how hard he plays, and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But him being on your team, like, he make you love him. You know what I'm saying? He make you love him, dog. Like, I didn't see it the first time when the game was going on live. Excuse me. But I had went back and I was you know, rewatching the game, you know what I'm talking about? And I had noticed the second time around that there was a point. It was off of a timeout. Oh no, it was a review where they tried to lob the ball up on the inbound to Anthony Davis, and they called PJ Tucker for a foul. So while the referees is reviewing this play, Danny Green got the ball, and he basically, trying to get off some shots, doing a little, the point where no game's going on. He trying to get him couple shots in. Westbrook went over and started guarding the dude, fool. Referees came over and took the ball from Danny Green, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is doing a timeout or like there's no action going on. And you guarding the man with bruh, man, I love that, man. You know what I'm talking about? And it was funny because I watched the little interview post game for Westbrook, and somebody had asked him about it, but I didn't know what they was talking about. And they was like, what was the message that you was sending? Like, that we here, and we gonna be here. You ain't getting nothing free, man. You can practice your shots tomorrow or something. You ain't finna get that off, you know what I'm saying, while I'm on the court. Say, bro. Like, that dude there, man, he make you love him, you know what I'm talking about? And it's right after that they try and throw a lob or something, and it bounce off the rim, so the Rockets get the ball back anyway. But Russell gets the ball, stands behind 3-point line, and drills the three, and Anthony Davis' face and just start going off. You know what I'm talking about? Like, bro, if you don't get crunk, you know what I'm saying, watching this boy play and the emotion that he plays with on the court, you know what I'm saying? Like, you damn near dead, man. Real talk. That boy there, man, he'll get you emotionally involved in the game just watching how he play and the emotion he plays with. So Rockets off to a good start. You know what I'm talking about? I'm expecting LA to come out with everything they got. Excuse me, y'all. It's kind of late. I'm a little tired. But yeah, I expect them boys to come out with everything they got in game 2. So Houston gonna have to be ready for it. And I think that they need to, offensively, they need to keep the same game plan until they change it. Now, if they make an adjustment where they wall off the lane, dudes gotta hit shots, man. That's what it's gonna boil down to. Because I guarantee you, if they decide that they just gonna cut off the lane and they gonna help on the penetration, if boys hit them first 4-5 threes, they gonna change their adjustments. You know what I'm saying? Like, they gonna make some changes. And I think for the most part, it's gonna come down to PJ because he's been struggling with his three. So he gonna be the first one teams is gonna be willing to leave behind a 3-point line. So on to this Milwaukee-Miami Heat series. Ain't nobody gonna tell me that they saw this coming. Nobody. Ain't nobody finna tell me that. Ain't nobody finna tell me that. That they saw Miami straight up punking Milwaukee. And there's no other way to say it. Miami has shown to be the better team in that series, bro. And it's no denying it. You want to talk about taking the heart of an opposing team. Jimmy Buckets is out there working. You know what I'm talking about? Like, this boy here, man. He comes up big in the fourth quarter. comes up big in the fourth quarter. And I think he probably done it this whole series. But this particular game, game 3, where you got to have game 3, bro. You got to have it. Everybody want to talk about game 6, game 7, elimination game, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. But if you're down 2-0, you can't go down 0-3. You ain't coming back from that, bro. You ain't coming back from that. I don't see it. I don't see it. But it ain't never been done. So I definitely don't see it. Ain't nobody seen it, but you gotta have that game. And Jimmy Butler outscored Milwaukee in the fourth quarter by himself. Like old boy on YouTube say, let that sizzle in your spirit. By himself, Jimmy Buckets outscored Milwaukee. The MVP goes 0 for 7 from, and why is Giannis shooting 7 threes anyway? That ain't your game. Man, they didn't cut the lane off on that boy, man. They didn't cut the lane off on Giannis, man. That boy stuck in mud. You know what I'm talking about? Can't do nothing out here. You know what I'm talking about? But I mean, let the experts in the media tell it. He up next, man. That's top 5 player right there. Top 5 in the NBA right there, dog. 2-time MVP, Defensive Player of the Year. That's what he is. They ain't gonna take it from him, you know, because, you know, I mean, it is what it is, man. But this Miami, man, Miami done shocked me. I had Milwaukee and Boston in the Eastern Conference Finals. It's looking like it's gonna be Miami. Miami and Boston. You know, well, Miami and Boston, bro. Now, who said that before the season started, man? Who? Come on, man. Maybe Pat Riley seen Miami being there. Ain't nobody else see it. So, tomorrow, you're going to have the Clippers. Game 2 against Denver. I think they're going to run through Denver, man. I think they're going to beat Denver in 5 games, because the one thing that they do have at their disposal, the Clippers, is that they got, you know, a Patrick Beverly. They got a Kawhi Leonard. They got a Paul George, you know, who can D up on Murray and Harris. You know what I'm talking about? And so they don't have nobody that can D up on Kawhi. They don't got nobody that can D up on Paul George. You know, that's going to shut them down or take them out of the series. And the Joker, the Joker, like, he not finna carry the load for them to win. So that's why I think, you know, the Clippers gonna run through them. It wouldn't surprise me if they swept them, but Denver may be able to get hot in the game and steal one. And then you're gonna have Boston, Toronto, which I'm expecting Boston to bounce back from that last second loss that they took to Toronto and take a 3-1 lead. That's how I think those games gonna play out. But yeah, man, I'm gonna give y'all another video in a couple days. I'm gonna wait till after Sunday with Houston and LA play game 2. You know, and see if Miami gonna sweep Milwaukee about the playoffs. I'm gonna give y'all a video then. Until then, man, like the video, you know what I'm saying, share the video, subscribe to the unit, you know what I'm talking about, give me a thumbs up, give me a comment, you know, yeah. I'm gonna holler at you boys in a few. Tell your friends about me.
Who's the man and who's the G? L to the K to the E to the E to the E, that's hard.